Yes. Come on in. Come on in. Yes. Yeah, we back. Yeah. Let's go. Hold tight. I'm about to share the video. So hold tight. We about to take flight. Just chill. I'll be right back. Yeah. Let's get it.
Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm on my maggot shit. Yeah, I'm fresh to death. Like I'm hopping up my casket, bitch. Yeah, I'm on my maggot shit. 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 Yeah, I'm fresh to death. Like I'm hopping out my casket, bitch. Trips around the Atlas, had me ballin' like a globe. Try to double dribble, slam dunk. I'm dripping through the paint, nigga. Yeah, I'm on my maggot shit. Yeah, I'm on my maggot shit. Yeah, I'm fresh to death. Like I'm hopping out my casket, bitch. Trips around the Atlas, had me ballin' like a globe. Try to double dribble, slam dunk. I'm dripping through the paint, nigga. Everything I touch turns to glitter. I'm a lucky charm. Fettuccine Alfredo mixed it with the Parmesan. EBS coming in is ringing like a car alarm. Honey, I shrunk the kids about the size of a peppercorn. USA flag and I stitched it with the Betsy Ross Baywatch Barbie. Then I hit her with the hats off. Frog man, Oculus, I had to take my glasses off. Sammy Sosa flow, yeah, I had to change color. I'm an acrobat, flip your ass like the ring and bowlers. Captain Planet, Superman, I'm flying through the stratosphere. I can pop your top like a soda or a can of beer. Starter man jacket had me ballin' like the Cavaliers. You can catch Corona, but I'd rather have a Heineken. I had to check my watch, yeah, it's that time again. Stamping postcards, send them off with the mailman. 50 round clips, dropping shells like Michelangelo. Ninja Turtle flow, dripping blood in your pizza sauce. Yeah, I'm so cold, I'm Santa surfing in a Pocono. Just talk to Jesus and I think I caught the Holy Ghost. George Norris swag, hell yeah, I'm going coast to coast. 3 strikes you out like Adidas with the shell toes. Bullets sound like fireworks, chopper rip like Velcro. 7 for the half, but I got it for the elbow. Red wave, turning walk to water like the hurricane. I used to sell Grammys, now I'm stinging with the Novocaine. AMC stock, had me going ape shit. Guilty deep state, while I'm going on a date, bitch. Mar-a-Lago red chains closed, now I'm MAGA man. Backdoor deal, shoot your ass like the Taliban. Scary movie 2, Jason Voorhees, I'm the son of Sam. Yeah, I'm on my maggot shit. Yeah, I'm on my maggot shit. Yeah, I'm fresh to death, like I'm hopping down my casket, bitch.
Ozempic. Where art thou, Ozempic? Y'all see Oprah? Some say Oprah. Matter of fact, shouts out to the people that's watching out. Make sure y'all share and like the video. Man, let me do a sound check, man. I don't know why y'all didn't tell me yesterday that the sound was fucked up on the live feed. I mean, I don't know what was in the background. I don't know, but the whole video did not sound right, and I was so fucking pissed. I don't know if they zapped the show or what. But hold on, let me check right quick before we take flight. I don't know, but the whole video did not sound right, and I was so fucking pissed. I don't know if they zapped the show. I think we straight. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good because I don't know what they did to the show last night. Uh, but yeah, I'm live. What is that?
Hold on.
What the hell is that?
Hold on.
Ew.
No, hold on.
What's wrong with him? Ew,
It's a girl.
She got a blue waffle. Ew. That is nasty. That is so. My wife is over here showing me some shit.
That's nasty.
Yeah, that's very nasty. She's infected for real.
Like, how can you not feel that?
I'm pretty sure she
I'm
can
not
feel
saying
that.
her.
That shit
You know he hit and then recorded it.
slept with her, then recorded that damn nasty ass
He
blue
knows he.
waffle. Y'all know what a blue waffle is? That shit's a whole clusterfuck of STDs just clustered up in that little Gucci area. That's fucked up, man. They really showed that on the internet. If you say something about Jeffrey Epstein, your ass gonna get shit. Not anymore. About 10 years ago. No, yeah. If you would have said something about this shit about 10, if you would have broke the story on anything, your ass would have been censored. You had to do it very discreetly, for real, or they was just gonna blatantly kick you off the internet. Matter of fact, guess who got kicked off Facebook? Guess who got and I still watch him too. I still tune in and check on Brody. Nino Rodriguez. Nino Rodriguez, they zapped his Facebook. He had over 100,000 followers. You see what I'm saying? But he's waking people up. You know, I'm like, damn, that's crazy. When you over the target, they shut your ass down. Real talk. So his page is gone. This is like my sixth page over the past few years, maybe even more than that. There's been times where I had to load up multiple pages, man, just to survive out here, just to survive out in these streets. Yeah, I spent quite a few dollars just to be online. You know what I'm saying? I just don't hop online for the fuck of it. I actually have to come out of my pocket just to be on the internet, man. Y'all content creators know what the hell I'm talking about, but just to do it for a paycheck, that ain't gonna cut it. You really gotta like getting on here conversating with people, you know. Yeah, and the comment section is wide open. The lane is wide open. See, Oprah, I don't know. See, the thing is, with Oprah, it could be multiple things. It could be the Ozempic. It could be the lack of adrenochrome. It could be cancer. Who knows? But we all went through the old pictures of her having her, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, she had one of those tracers on her leg. You know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. She had one of those house arrest bracelets on her leg, family. She did. This was right before when Trump left office. You put them indictments out on all these damn celebrities, and chickens is coming back home to roost as you speak. Now they look all sick. Real, I don't know what it is. Like anybody that's like not necessarily going against Trump like all the way. Like some people don't like him, but they keep their political views just silent. Those are the people that's going to make it. They, even though they might not care for a certain individual, they don't really care about politics. They're not into politics, so they not. You know what I'm saying? Those people go survive. The right wing lug nuts, the extremists, I don't think they're gonna survive. You got to be like center right or left centered, or you're not gonna be. I don't see a very good future for. Because the thing is, all your emotions is gonna be riled up. You go be out in the street protesting, and then here come Iranian, here come Allah out this bitch. What did I tell you? Allah stand for arms, legs, arms, head. That's the pentagram. They worship the pentagram. What is the pentagram? The pentagram is the 5-pointed star. See, y'all don't know how Allah work. This the 5-pointed star right here, family. Just the pentagram. Okay? Just the because you're dealing with the man being pent down, or the man of sin being pent down to the matrix. This is the pentagram. But like I said, this Uncle Sam deity goes by many names. Okay. And this God that dwells on the earth deals with good and evil. That's why you can't you can't notice this entity because he's of good and evil. And if you don't know the knowledge of the serpent, you probably thought taking Ozempic was a good idea because Oprah took it. Oprah is responsible for many of our parents going through health problems. Our parents going through health problems right now because of Oprah. Bro. I think for real. I think one of my family members going. See, the thing is, they see these celebrities take it, and then they think they can get skinny. Let's pull up. Let's pull up this fucking funky ass bitch because I heard she a high witch of Hollywood. The thing is, I heard her ass stink too. I heard Hillary. They said Hillary Clinton breath stinks so bad, smells like motherfucking piss. That's and they eat human meat, so you know their breath stinks, their body odor stinks, their pores stink. They don't smell it because they're immune to it, just like a smoker. He don't smell smoke. Okay, they don't smell it. See, they reek of human flesh. That's what they smell like, burnt flesh. Now let's look at skinny body ant head. Skinny body ant head. And we all know Oprah, if you take the makeup off her, matter of fact, if you throw water on this witch, she will melt. Like the Wicked Witch of the West. Yes, she would. Shouts out to the people that's watching out there. Make sure you share and like the video, sub up, hit the cash app if you want to support organic content because we're trying to beat AI, man. We're trying to beat AI, and we can't beat it because guess what? A lot of individuals like fake content. Oprah, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. We know family members out there right now, man, that's off Ozempic, man. See, Ozempic is for people that's too lazy to go out there and actually work the damn fat off themselves. Okay? That's what Ozempic is for, man. And let's pull this up. Let me see if I still got this picture. Of this damn Ozempic shit, because Ozempic, you gotta shoot up. You gotta shoot up. What are they telling you right here? Guess what? The family member that takes it, they won't even tell you. They go come out the house with a big head, skinny body, little arm, little leg. Okay, they go come out here looking like a dwarf, for real. And I told you, also, this stuff is in the meat. They put it in the meat and they inflate it. Now it costs a little bit more to kill yourself now. Okay? Y'all see gas prices going up. And then one day that shit gonna shoot back down to like 50 cents a gallon. Watch. That shit gonna be under $1. Once that shit go up like that, and that shit go drop, people gonna be like, what? 79 cents a gallon? Yes, motherfucker, 79 cents a gallon, bitch. I see people talking shit now, man. They're paying about $3. What is that? $3 now? I know it's $2.99 in Kentucky, but son of a bitches are complaining. Just pay the damn gas. Watch. Just give it a few weeks, man. That shit gonna drop like crazy. You gonna be like 79 cents a gallon? Wow. My God. See, they gotta, it's gonna go up. See, the thing is, If you were smart, you would have invested. You'd have been rich right now. You'd have been rich. You would have been rich right now if you would have invested in some type of gas company. Because that stock shot up. If you would have had your and guess what? Guess what all the rich people did? All the rich people put their money in. All the rich people put their money in them oil stocks. And when they shot that rocket off, their money went to them Doge coins went to the moon, family. Them stocks and bonds went to the moon. Now look, let's get into Oprah. You know, I had to talk my way into this one first. Shouts out to the people that let me put the banner back up. Yeah, we on X, we on YouTube. I'm gonna upload. I keep on saying I'm gonna upload the Rumble, but I ain't uploaded the Rumble in a few weeks. Man, it's kind of hard doing this shit by yourself. Like it's a one man show. I gotta do the editing and fucking make the fucking music and shit. Gotta go to work and shit. You know what I'm saying? Kids and fucking shit. You only got about you know. I don't know if we gonna have enough time to manifest. I don't know if we gonna have enough time on Earth to manifest. Like I'm gonna have to do a whole stretch like when I first came in the game. When I first came in the game, I was dropping like songs like 2 or 3 times a week, just freestyle, boom, boom, boom. Probably just burnt out for real. I was just rapping my ass off, making podcasts like crazy because it was so exciting. Now we at the mellowing point, but we still going up. You feel me? We still going up. People getting familiar. Household name, you know, Mr. Trumptastic, aka Frogman17, aka Mar-a-Lago Red. Call in show. You got my number. The website, I got the website too. Frogman17visuals.com. Okay. You know, if you want to contact me or you want me to talk about something, spirituality, relationships, anything of that nature, we could decipher in this matrix. It's become pretty easy. And the reason why it's become pretty easy because it's routine. People go do the same shit. People got a pattern, especially antibodies. See, I don't know why women want these damn antibodies. They go to the Dominican Republic, they go to Mexico, they get injected with this fix-a-flat, and they looking like ant booty. They looking like anti. Look, so this is Oprah. She's fully depleted, y'all. Her supply is fully depleted. Her adrenochrome supply is depleted. See, when they got the adrenochrome, man, they look all radiant, vibrant. You know what I'm saying? They damn near look like brand new adults coming out the Garden of Eden, looking like Adam and Eve out this bitch. But when they don't have the adrenochrome, they cannot sustain. They like vampires, family. And I think Donald Trump cut that supply off, bro. He cut that supply off because with the adrenochrome, you can live forever. Through AI, you can live forever. See, what we've been saying for years, these motherfuckers is gone. But through AI, you can live through the simulation because you're not gonna know. The average motherfucker is not gonna know what they're looking at online. Anyway, they can have this whole war simulated. Already won a long time ago. They can have this shit already sold up, y'all. For real. I'm gonna be honest with you. What does she want? What does she want? I know what she gonna say. Will you put the clothes in the dryer? Yes, I will. Let's get into antibody. Oprah. It's antibody, y'all. And she in baggy clothes because guess what? Everything's droopy everything's falling under there. Everything's sagging and bagging. And I ain't trying to. I know women naturally, their bodies, you know what I'm saying, titties sag and shit like that, but some of that shit looks sexy. I ain't gonna lie. I like a little tilt. I like a little sag. I don't like perky titties. Okay, I don't like perky tits. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like them joints. Okay, motherfuckers look fake, hard, and you know. So I like a little gravity, makes it natural. You know what I'm saying? But she's hiding something that's too baggy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they always in suits and shit like that. They always in suits and big ass clothes. So she a bit, her head is getting bigger. Like she looked like a real damn ant, a damn ant head. What did we tell y'all about the Revenge of the Ant Heads? She's one of them. She's a fucking ant head, y'all. Jasmine Crockett, she an ant head. Jasmine Crockett is Oprah Winfrey, aka the John of God. Yes, we are gonna get into the John of God. She's in the Epstein Files too, y'all. Okay, she's a high level witch in Hollywood. She controls the black industry. She's a fucking gate guard, and I don't think she ever go die. Even if she is in Gitmo, I think she's playing a part. Okay, I think she's playing a part. She been real MIA. She ain't been saying nothing for real. But I bet her breast stink too. I bet her breast stink too. And you know she's with Gail. But she turned into a damn ant. And she damn near look masculine too. Alright. No wonder why Stedman didn't want her ass. Because I'm pretty sure Stedman don't want to lay up with an ant head. This is a complete ant head. She look very decrepit, y'all. Very decrepit. And we're gonna have to go into Jesse Jackson's funeral because they've been bashing him too. They've been they still bashing 45, and I don't know why. My computer trying to freeze up. So they've been bashing 45 and 47. So this is the John of God, what I was telling you about. John of God. Look, the dark side of Oprah is a very dark individual, man. She's the queen of darkness, though. Her and Harvey Weinstein has controlled black entertainment. See, if it weren't for them, if it weren't for Harvey Weinstein, if it wasn't for that Jewish sick white man, there would be no such thing as Black Hollywood at all. There wouldn't be no such thing as the rap industry. Where you think all these Harlem Renaissance, the King of Harlem, and where all that played, Harlem Nights, where all that played out. Okay, that was the Italians versus the blacks versus the Jews up there in upstate New York. That's where you get your Prince Hall, Freemasonry, and all that shit. That shit got infiltrated by the Jews, and guess what? They worship. They worship what they call the Griffin. And LeBron James has a tattoo of the Griffin on his chest. Let's pull this up. I think I got a picture of it. Harvey Weinstein, though. This is him. Won't be no Jay-Z without Harvey Weinstein. So LeBron James has the Griffin tattooed on his chest because they're basically saying this is the an androgynous god, the winged serpent, the winged lion, who they call Leo the lion or Christ. But this would be known as the Greek, the Greco-Egyptian seraphim. Okay, but this is their symbology right here, and this is why they stay in power, because they really are embedded into the rituals, family. Okay, so this is John of God. We all know he's Pedal Man 92, And this is Oprah's best fucking friend. Okay? This is Oprah's best friend. And she kind of got the same head as Hillary Clinton out this bitch. They all got enormous heads. Y'all notice that? Big ass elongated heads. They look like tiger manes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that all about. Like, bitch look like a fucking goddamn lion, Leo the lion out this bitch. Like cowardly lion off of Wizard of Oz. And speaking of Wizard of Oz, you know they try to usher in the city of Zionism. That's the city of Oz. This the Emerald, what they call the Emerald City, or the Emerald Tablets. They know all about this shit. Okay, they know all about this shit. Well, we all decoded this shit a long time ago.
Others might see this as the early foundations of a
Hold on, let me turn it up.
Others might see this as the early foundations of a cult, but on November 17, 2010, Suzanne Casey wrote in Oprah's O magazine about her trip to see him in Brazil. After the death of her father, Casey wondered if John of God could help heal her grief. The article was called Leap of Faith, Meet John of God, and it was covered on the Oprah Winfrey Show. If that wasn't strange enough, Oprah even visited the healer on Oprah's next chapter, traveling to Brazil to meet him in person. And once again, due to Oprah's massive platform of millions of people who will just listen to whatever she says, his appearances across her programs helped his healing center gain international attention, drawing thousands of visitors who trusted Oprah's coverage. However, it turns out John was exploiting his authority to abuse vulnerable patients. More than 200 complaints poured in from 9 Brazilian states and 2 from overseas, and as a result, John of God had no other option but to surrender himself to the authorities. The number of sexual abuse allegations against him grew to nearly 600 women between 1986 and 2017. Now, on one hand, it's highly likely that Oprah had no idea that John of God was an absolute monster. She probably read the article and just believed that her team had done a thorough investigation before giving it the green light. On the other hand, I think you've now noticed the pattern of Oprah platforming very dangerous people. You'd think that after experiencing so many of these scandals, Oprah would be cautious of who she endorsed by bringing on her show.
You see, she bringing the criminals on her damn show because she's tied in with the oligarchy. Okay, John of God. Let's pull this up. Fam. I gotta show y'all. I hope y'all grandma watching because she still like Oprah and shit. Okay, she still listen to all these black leaders that's played the fuck out. They have nobody on the left. They have nobody. I think Jasmine Crockett was a last fucking hope, but they still got Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, they still, because what did I tell y'all? What Jeffrey Epstein did in the files? Jeffrey Epstein is in a little bit of everybody. Okay, his DNA is in a little bit of everybody. So can you call him pedo man if his DNA is in you? Because he's basically Father Abraham. They believe in the 3 Abrahamic faiths. They believe in the god Brahma, okay, or who they call the Brahma bull. This is Barack Obama in his Burning Man outfit, okay, because he worshiped Lord Crandall too. He's part of the oligarchy. But guess what? People gonna be blind to this shit because the crimes are so atrocious. The crimes are so blasphemous that the average mind is not gonna register. Okay, it's just not. So saying that 1 out of 3 people in America got his DNA in them, and they over here talking about something else, is a problem to me. He made everybody out to be a hypocrite. He made everybody out to be a hypocrite. For real.
somebody you respect or maybe even love. And it feels good. I mean, if you're 7 years old and somebody, which I was trying to say this to.
Look, she's sick, man. She's sick, and when she gets real sick, she start beating on kids and shit. Allegedly, and you can see she got a big ass head. He got a big ass. They all got big ass heads. Didn't I tell you we did a episode on that one of Jeffrey Epstein's victims, they said they seen him shapeshift while she was getting raped. He had shapeshifted right when he was performing his sexual ritual. Yes, he did. She said he shapeshifted and his head got real big. But as you can see, they all got big heads. Hillary Clinton, this motherfucker, right? Al Sharpton, big ass head. Like, I don't know what are these the Anunnakis? The Anunnakians? Are these the elongated heads? Are they? Somebody tell. Are these elongates? Big ass bell pepper head. She looked like James Brown. Okay, she's crazy.
My friends who had children, you're 7 years old and someone is stroking your penis. It feels good.
Files came out, no arrest, all these names, no arrest, different year, same result.
So that gives you a scope on what she's all about. She's like stroking penises. Nasty, man. Now let's get into. Oh, we got to do that T.I. story too. We definitely got to do that T.I. story. That might be next. Let me get in. Let me get into this right here. Jesse Jackson's funeral. Jesse Jackson's funeral. And Obama had a lot to say, too. Obama had a lot to say, y'all. Joe Biden. Let's pull up. Skid Master's there. Skid Master's there, too.
If I told you all earlier, when I was a kid, I had a cleft palate or club foot, none of you would have laughed.
He said a cleft palate. He said he had a cleft palate. The fuck is a cleft palate? You know why you got a cleft palate? Because you're not real. You're not a real human being, sir. We know you why you got a club foot while one leg is bigger than the other. So he was the first AI president. Joe Biden was the first AI president, man. They basically what you seeing on the world stage, you seeing Star Wars. They playing Star Wars, they playing with drones and all that shit. They not even doing boots on the ground. They said boots go be on the ground, but mainly it's just drone attacks. Star Wars and shit. Just know, if boots are on the ground and there's not a protection, a dome over a certain amount of troops, they're gonna be obliterated. That's what I think that's what we waiting on next. A whole bunch of American troops getting obliterated. Because that's what they want. They want that big sacrifice. I don't know who it could be coming from. It could be coming from Israel. Who knows? That's my guess. Because if you got all the weaponry in the world, and you know you could take over at any moment, You got the game sold up. You got the game sold up. But I guess there's certain type of things you have to abide by when it comes to the World Economic Forum or the United Nations type. You got to abide by certain war laws. But if those are breached, you could do anything you want to do. So you're dealing with this holy war that's about to pop off. That's in the Bible. And the thing is, with the holy war, if they did not act out the Bible, would you still believe the scripture? If the government wasn't acting out the Bible, would you still be a believer? If nothing got prophesied in the Bible, probably not. Probably not. But like I said, the government's biggest moneymaker is the Bible, is religion. They funnel all kind of shit through. And the thing is, it has to be reinstated every reset. Every reset, they had to remind you of prophecy. You think it's prophecy, but it's not. This shit playing. You think it's the saints prophesizing this shit, but it's the governments of the world. You thinking fairy tale. These motherfuckers is thinking 13 families. Like I said, the average religious person, they going to the city of Zionism, which is called hell, basically. Zion is the code word for hell. And I ain't talking about fiery hell and fire and brimstone. I ain't talking about that type of hell. I'm talking about you trapped in a certain mirror matrix. You trapped in you trapped in Yahweh's tetragrammaton, basically. You in Yahweh's tetragrammaton. That's hell. A perpetual state of ignorance. You will reincarnate. That's what humans do anyway. Humans reincarnate. See, they never told you how old your soul is. Your soul was here in the beginning. They don't never tell you. See, people think they just popped up out of nowhere. Those are the NPCs. You ask them, man, how old is your soul? They wouldn't be able to tell you. Man, how old is your soul, bro? Man, you know how old your soul? They wouldn't be able to tell you. I'll be able to tell you how old my soul. My soul is over 500 million years old. I've been here forever. Okay? I've been here forever. A lot of people can't tell you that.
It's okay to laugh at stuttering. I'm not being critical of you, but think about it. It's the one place where people think you're stupid. Oh, really? I'm a hell of a lot smarter than most of you. But all kidding aside, if I told you all earlier when I was a kid I had a cleft palate or club foot, none of you would have laughed. But it's okay to laugh at stuttering.
So you got a cleft palate.
I'm not being critical.
You said you got a cleft fucking palate. Here go another clip. Here go another clip. They all at Jesse Jackson's funeral. And Jesse Jackson, he wasn't too fond of Barack Obama. But like I said, his ass had to get on page with everybody else. Okay, eventually, because he exposed Obama's birth certificate too. He wasn't fond. Jesse Jackson was not fond of Obama. But until he got the memo, he straightened his fucking ass up. He's really the one who implemented that rainbow correlation. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Let me just say, I predicted a lot about what's happening right now.
And they use this for a fucking political fucking drama right here. They're not even worried about fucking Jesse Jackson. Look at this shit.
I'm not into saying I told you so.
And look at it. Look at the symbolism right here. Like I said, you fold this cross up right here, you get a black cube. Don't matter if you worship Christ or Allah, you worshiping that damn cube Allah, the cube of Allah. They worship a black cube in Mecca. Guess what? They all They all dressed in black right here. They see the color black means that you worship this black hole. You worship this hole right here, what they call Mount Meru or Black Rock. Okay, this is a black hole that's centered in the middle of the universe, but El personifies this black hole in the middle of the cosmos. Okay, this is what they're worshiping. The cube of Allah, the black hole. Let me pull this. I think we got another picture of it. I mean, there's a whole bunch of different concepts of the polar vortex. This would be called spaghettification. See, the black hole just personifies Saturn, or a polar vortex at the center of the universe, or the center of the world. But this is your flat Earth cosmology as well. But we could go more into that, but let's get it.
So, but we did see it coming. But what I did not predict is that we would not have Jesse Jackson with us right now to help us get through this. And this afternoon has been such a beautiful remembrance of his spirit, his life, and his faith. And in a way that Reverend Al talked about it and so many others have, I do think of this afternoon as what it is doing for me to renew my faith in what is possible, fueled by the hope that Jesse Jackson so often reminded us of.
Wow, really? Wow, really? See what I'm saying? Blasphemy for Jesse Jackson's name. Look, this Obama fart. This Obama turd.
Each day we wake up to some new assault on our democratic institutions. Another setback to the idea of the rule of law. An offense to common decency. Every day you wake up to things you just didn't think were possible. Each day we're told by those in high office to fear each other and to turn on each other, and that some Americans count more than others, and that some don't even count at all.
Look, he's at a black church, but never did nothing for the black community. There ain't one thing he did for the black community. I'll shut my page down. I won't call myself Mr. Trumptastic anymore. See, I'm very well invested into exposing these lies. I would put my own notoriety on the line. These motherfuckers is fucking caught. They've been caught red-handed. Yeah, we caught them red-handed. So guess what? All they got left is malarkey. All they got left is internet slop, malarkey. And guess what? That would be their demise. The snake eating the tail, man. The snake eating the tail is a perpetual state of being in hell. You can't get out of your fucking ruts. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. He can't get out of his rut. You think the only way they go win is fucking bots and immigrants? Because the thing is, you ain't gonna be able to create no new people. Well, the thing is, everybody else is out birthing everybody else. These immigrants, they out birthing white people, man. That's why they want their ass over here. They trying to cheat the system. So meanwhile, they producing like jackrabbits, stimulating the economy, but your ass got your tubes tied. You only had one or two. You got your tubes tied. Cut the whole fucking life force off. For what? Because you don't get any benefits from the government. They do. They get paid to sleep up, lay around, and have kids off the back of your tax dollars. Okay?
Where we see greed and bigotry being celebrated and bullying and mockery masquerading as strength. We see science and expertise denigrated while ignorance and dishonesty and cruelty and corruption are reaping untold rewards every single day. We see that.
Keep in mind, this is a homosexual talking. This is a homosexual. Keep that in mind. It's a homosexual talking. Think I'm about to let a homosexual fucker get me up off my fucking feet. I ain't trying to talk bad about no, you know what I'm saying? There might be some motherfuckers out there that's a little zesty that could wow the crowd. I'm not saying that, but this motherfucker, he's crooked and zesty, okay? If you crooked and zesty, I ain't listening to your fucking ass. You ain't about to trick my black ass. Hell no.
And it's hard to hope in those moments. So it may be tempting to get discouraged, to give in to cynicism. It may be tempting for some to compromise with power and grab what you can, or even for good people to maybe just put your head down and wait for the storm to pass. But this man, Reverend Jesse Lewis Jackson, inspires us to take a harder path. His voice calls on each of us to be heralds of change, to be messengers of hope, to step forward and say, send me. Wherever we have a chance to make an impact, whether it's in our school, or our workplaces, or our neighborhoods, or our cities, not for fame, not for glory, or because success is guaranteed, but because it gives our life purpose. Because it aligns with what our faith tells us God demands. And because if we don't step up, no one else will. How fortunate we were that Jesse Jackson answered that call. What a great debt we owe to him. May God bless Reverend Jackson.
Wow.
Nigga
don't give a fuck about no damn Reverend Jackson. It's the end. Y'all heard it. It's the end. We will get into some more topics tomorrow, but I'm out. I love y'all. I'm out. Make sure you share and like the video. Make sure you share and like the video.
Trumptastic, yeah, I'm about to hit y'all over the head with it. Mr. Trumptastic, only on the Black Donald Trump radio show. I'm about to hit y'all over the head with another bang.